Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the next module, that is physical environment. Physical environment refers to abiotic environment and a natural environment. So whatever we are finding in our surroundings, it is a natural environment. So the meaning of abiotic or physical is non-living, like land, water, air conditions in the atmosphere, including soil. So whatever we are finding in our surroundings, like air, water, they are the natural resources, and soil, climatic conditions, they are all natural resources. So we should protect them. It is our duty and responsibility. So physical environment includes everything like rainwater, moisture, pressure, and wind speed, etc. Okay, coming to the next point, that is components of physical environment. First one is there are various components: land resources, okay, second one is water resources, third one is forest resources, and fourth one is mineral resources. Land resources, we are finding the soil, and even trees, forest, okay, and other plenty of resources. And water resources, you might have seen what is the importance of water. So it is one of the important resource of the earth. And third one is forest resources. Of course, we already, this is a basic common sense that without trees rain will not come. From the childhood only we know that concept. So forest resource is very important. And it is the duty of every citizen to protect the trees, okay. And the last one is mineral resources. It includes um, which we are finding iron and other coal, all they are comes under mineral resources, okay. And oil and petroleum and crude oil, all those are comes under mineral resources. Next we will see effect of physical environment on business. So it is very important on the part of, because we need to be discuss from the business point of view, what are the effects of physical environment on business. The first one is natural hazards. That means natural this one difficulties. So what are those natural hazards? It includes any dangers relating to the environment and natural setting. Potential hazards that are costly includes oil spills or similar environmental problems. So slow decrease in the fertility of the soil, it is one of the natural hazard. And other natural disasters. uh, Second one is the second point itself is the natural disasters. So it includes everything like tsunami, earthquake, okay. And what here they have mentioned tornadoes, hurricanes, earthquakes that can result in property damage. So uh, we know that future is uncertain, and when we are leading a business, we cannot think about the tomorrow. We don't know what is happening tomorrow. Tomorrow maybe a tsunami will take place. At that time may damage, property of the business may damage. Tomorrow earthquake may takes place. At that time definitely the various goods will be damaged. So death can also takes place, and other related problems. So these are some of the business. So we should accept all these things because it is a natural gift. Okay, the next third one is snowfall. So we might have seen in many of the locations, knowingly or unknowingly, snowfall will take place. Heavy snowfall can limit or even stop business. We cannot run during that time snowfall. We should close the business, so it will get affected on the business. During heavy snowfall, winter business thrive. So like that. Uh, we have to be continue our business in some other occasions, okay. We cannot continue the business at the time of snowfall, okay. And next fourth one is location of industry. So this is also effect on our physical effect of physical environment on business. Rising sea levels force companies to change the geographical locations when where they conduct their business. See, sometimes what happens, so some of the businesses we should locate near to the some river or sea, because some industries are some highly drainage water oriented industries. We should send that wastage water to the some other river places. So at that time here during sea levels, when the sea levels will becomes high, at that time we need to be change our locations, because at that time tsunami may takes place, so that business property may loss. Okay, so extractive industries such as mining, stone quarrying, etc. depend upon the availability of minerals deposited by nature. So we cannot locate the mining industry wherever we want. No, we should locate the mining industry only to on that place where the mining is very heavy in nature. At that place only we should locate. Okay, so that's why this location is also one of the effect on the business. So physical, it comes under physical environment. So effect of physical environment on business we are discussing. And next one is demand pattern. So it depends upon topographical and weather conditions. So demand pattern will also say on all the places the demand will not be same by the customers. It will change from one location to another location. So this also comes under, it's a natural. So customer taste and preference we cannot stop and control, it will change every day. So according to that it will get affected on the business. Okay, so physical environment, whatever the drawback, whatever it is having the positive advantage, at the same time it is having some drawbacks. We should take it as a positive way only, and we should take precautionary steps to some extent, so that we can earn a more profit. So this point we are discussing from the point of view of Indian business environment. In India we are having lots of industries. So we are having lots of resources like forest resources, water resources, and land resources, mineral resources. So whatever we are leading our business, we should accept some of the uncertainties which will given by the physical environment. Thus it will get physical environment will get affected on business. Okay, thank you.